G'day guys, and welcome to Stellaris. Now I had originally intended this series to replace one of the other long-standing series on my channel once it's completed, but I just couldn't wait. So we're going to start a new campaign in Stellaris, and we'll go from there. So it's not going to be taken away from any other series that I've got going in this present point in time. So let's get started, shall we? So I've already pre-made the race. We're going to be playing as machines to steal consciousness. We have static research analysis, gives us +1 research alternatives. And we have rogue servitors. We have enhanced memory, so +2 leader cap. We are luxurious, so it costs us more to build. Logic engines gives us more society, physics, and engineering output. And then bulky is another negative that we have on it. Thing for plus to get the extra points there. So yeah, we're going to be using laser energy weapons, hyperspace travel, and it's going to be hyperspace only galaxy. Reason for that being is that sometime soon in the future, Paradox is releasing a patch that's going to pretty much get rid of all the other forms of FTL, and that way our game, when that comes out, will be compatible with the new patch. And we're using a modded style of ships, the Kurag ships, Kuran, or something like that. Anyway, I haven't seen them yet, so they looked good in the preview on the workshop, so I thought I'd give that a try, something a bit different. So yeah, we have Alpine preference, but because we're robots we can pretty much go anywhere. We've got our home world called Mechazord Prime, and we are going to be playing tall. Very, very tall. We will not be having any systems above our core systems cap. Or at least we won't have any sectors anyway. So if we want to take the penalties, we'll see how it goes at the time. If a world is just too good to pass up. But the idea is we're going to turn every world into a machine world anyway, so we're going to be looking for those big 25 tile worlds with good resources on them. So yeah, we're going to play on a huge galaxy, might as well. We're going to have 10 to 21 AI empires. We will have 2 to 4 advanced starts, 2 to 5 fallen empires. We'll leave primitive civilizations at 0.75. I think that's the standard. Crisis strength's going to be at 1.5 times normal. Habitable worlds we're going to have on 2 times. I think we're going to drop that back a bit, so that way we're not going to get absolutely mobbed. Let's drop that back to 0.5. That way world's going to be a bit more scarce. Yes, that's going to give us an innate... that does give us a bit of an advantage there, considering we're playing tall and we can literally colonize anything. Let's put it on 1. We'll put it on 1. AI aggressive spears will leave it normal. Difficulty, go up to hard. Hyperdrive only. Random empires. Advanced neighbors are off. Just gives you a little bit of chance to establish yourself before getting your teeth kicked in. And iron mode off, just because if the game crashes I don't want to lose the let's play. So let's get started. So let's begin here. What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we've got 6 stellar bodies in our system. Let's zoom in here and have a look at our... Oop, come here. There we go, that's our space stations. That's pretty cool. Our fleet. Those are our corvettes. They look pretty cool, I reckon. Be interested to see how the bigger ships look. We do also have all the DLCs online, well, being used. So we have Utopia and everything like that. So hopefully this all turns out really good. let's look at our starting techs. We have solar panel network for sure. We are going to want that +1 monthly influence because we're going to want we're going to be working tall, so we have to have a lot of frontier outposts. So we're going to need that. And then we're going to... We do have nuclear missiles level 1 available. We are on laser tech. Not the biggest fan of missiles. They just don't seem to be really worth it in the long run. We'll probably pick this up at a later date. But for right now, I think we're going to go with the engineering facility. Get that sweet engineering going. Let's have a look at our capital planet. Not the greatest size-wise. We are on a 17 tile. Yeah, okay. These are our bio trophies. So make sure they haven't put it on anything else. Stacked it on top of something or whatever. Important. Generally they don't place these as that sort of thing. So they have the traits of rapid breeders. They are weak, communal, they are nomadic, and they have alpine preference. They have a happiness of 85% at the moment. Okay, so we're going to be thinking, what do we want to do to start with? Well, we probably want to be sticking a pop right here. Get that going. Then we're going to be... Let's have a look at the galaxy as a whole. Four-arm spiraled galaxy. We're sitting in a pretty safe neck of the woods. We're right near the end of a spiral arm, so it's unlikely we're going to have anybody... Well, we've only got 2 little choke points here. If we can move out and secure both of these to start with, it'll be a pretty good space. Considering there are potentially 21 other empires, I think that's going to be a good thing. So we're going to split our first fleet up. There we go. And we're going to send the first legion right down to here. Then we'll bring him back up here. And back home. Second legion, we will send out this way. Might as well go out to here, and then back home. And the third one, we'll have you pop out over to here, out to here, all the way around to there, and then back home. So that should give us a good little scout there. Let's see, we want our science ship to survey our system. We do not want to go much further than our own system. Maybe we might survey this one here as well, because it's inside of our borders, as well as this one. But outside of that, we do not want to be surveying any systems until we get the Ascendancy perk. That gives us more science for every planetary stellar body we scan. So, other than that, we're not going to have much. Oh, we got to do our rights for our species, because we definitely want our bio trophies to be multiplying. So we're going to set their rights. There we go. Colonization, forbidden, citizenship. Where are you? Pop controls. No population controls. We want that breeding going on to get more and more unity so we can get our ascendancy perks faster. And let's start off. I'm going to kick the speed up a bit to fastest. There's no need for us to wait. There's not much going on in early game wise anyway. So you might see quite a few cuts and jumps in the recording. And that is precisely for that reason. So let's have a look at how far. Alright. So it's not going to take very long for our science ship to survey our system. We got 2 energy so far and 2 minerals. I'm hoping we find a bit more than that, otherwise it's going to be a bit of a rough start. Okay, looks like we're going to have a bit of a rough start here. We have 2 minerals and 2 energy in our home system. That's just lovely. Now we're going to go and grab these minerals first, because money is important. We're going to send our science ship up to Atlas to survey that. Ooh, we have the beta aliens. How many? Yeah. It's not a bad size system there.
Anomalous readings registered.
Alright, let's pause that for a second there. We have our new first tradition just popping up. So we have, there is significant scarring on the surface of this world, a pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, the massive rifts look almost like writing. So we have a 20% chance to fail. It's level 1, our scientist level 1. So let's do this. We'll research that one. Okay, we're going to pop over to here. We're definitely going to adopt Discovery because we were after this one. Exploratory firmware. Your research point equal to 10th of... gain research points equal to a 10th of your monthly gain when you survey a planet. That is beyond beautiful. Also, adoption bonus. Where was the adoption? There it is. Anomaly risk down, reduced by 10%. So the 20% one we just did is only going to be 10% now. And we're increasing the anomaly discovery chance by 15%. So that is absolutely beautiful. We want those anomalies. Well, let's have a look at this system. Again, it's only a 3 stellar body system, so it's not that great unless the planet there... No, it's only a 14 tile planet, so we're probably not going to colonize that. Let us continue on. We've got our construction ship. We might as well get... We have the materials, so build a mining station for that energy. We succeeded. Someone used the mining lasers from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of right into the surface of Stellaris 1. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be the short story channel chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Fascinating. It gives us +3 sociology. Lovely. So far, seems we are alone, which is very, very surprising. That nobody's...
Construction project concluded.
Oh, let's have a look at these things. What have we got? Pirates. We have pirates in there. That's a fair way away from us, so that's not too big of an issue. Okay, we have communications with the Izuki state. They are a distinct hierarchy. Great. Okay, we can only say protect and serve, because we are robots. I speak on behalf of the Izaki state, and I bring greetings. Our great leader, Executor Vargam, is very pleased to have made contact with your unique species, and we look forward to an exchange of culture and ideas. They are Xenophile and fanatical authoritarian. So we should get on alright, I suppose. Where were they? Okay, they're all the way up here, so that's not a big deal. That's alright. Okay. So, but we're going to want to be blocking them off relatively as quick as we can. Alright.
Construction project concluded.
Now, when I play Stellaris, I generally adopt the same principle as Horotar. I think that's how you pronounce him. He's a YouTuber who plays a lot of Stellaris, and he's on I learned how to play Tall on. So, yeah, I generally adopt his thinking on how to like allocate planets. We're going to be going for a lot of ring worlds. Oh, we've got another empire over here. Okay. So yeah, you'll see a few of that. Got an arid world, an Arctic world. Not very good. Not a lot of great choices. And we got our second tradition. I swear to God, it moves so fast when you play this sort of build. Okay, survey speed up. We have our science ship sitting around doing nothing. So we're going to go and survey that system over there. And we're going to send our construction ship up to here to build a research station. Start getting those sciences in. I'm just going to knock it back to normal speed for now. And we're just gonna pop around. I'll probably cut all of this out. See where we could find a good system to be setting up our first frontier outpost in. So we got a 7, 2. I'll do all the naming in between episodes, because that will be pretty boring for you guys, I think. Now, of course, there's going to be certain systems that are just key to hold, like this one. It's not really got much in it, but it does control the bridge over to this arm of the galaxy, Spiral Galaxy. So, we are going to want to be controlling that.
Anomaly found.
Okay, so we found a new anomaly. 0% chance, so there's no way we're not doing this. Something moves with near purpose down on the surface. Research it. So right now I'm just going through and I'm just looking for key systems that really need to be held. Like this one. This one is a system we definitely want to be holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's 7 stellar bodies in there. Which isn't terrible. Ideally, we want a 10 stack. That would be absolutely perfect for us. We should have a look right here. So we need to build a power plant on here. Where are the power plants? There you are. We are going to want to clear that. Just going to send him up to here. Just fill in this little bubble here. Let's have a look at what these guys think of us at the moment. Equivalent, they're wary, but we have a positive relationship, which is great. Oh, we have a pre-sapient species found. Cool. Nothing to concern us with at the moment, but that could be something useful in the future. So very soon we're going to have to look at expanding, chucking down some frontier outposts. Would be highly advantageous for us.
Construction project concluded.
Alright, so we finished our construction up here. We are going to want... We're not going to colonize this planet, so... We're going to bring the ship down here. We don't... Oh, that's right. Hang on, are they not in our space? No, it's not in our space. I thought that was in our space. So... Well... That makes me look silly. Okay. just not a lot of optimal choices. This will be good for a ring world. Ring worlds always look pretty around pulsars. But I think we're going to stick our first frontier outpost
System
here.
survey concluded.
That should net us the bridge here. And should be close enough to link, so we should grab a large chunk of this area as well. So we're going to grab our science ship. And we're going to survey that system. How long have we got? We've got 15 months until our next perk. It's not a bad system. Sensors haven't gone that far. Wow, there's a lot of dud systems around. Ooh, this one's not too bad. Another 7. It's hard to memorize which ones I have looked at and which ones I haven't. Because I can't... Thank you. Can't rename them until I control... Ooh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 9. So that could be a very useful one for us to grab. It should swallow up both of these two here, which is going to block them from coming down any further. What are we looking at? That's pretty garbage. It's not too bad. Now by no means do we want a war with those guys up there. Another 7. A 7 with 2 planets in it, and one 10 and the 16. That's not too bad. That might be worth considering in the future. Because having 2 planets in one system is certainly going to help. Alright. Our construction ship is sitting around doing nothing. But that's to be expected. We don't exactly have a lot to do at the present point in time. This could be a great system to grab. Continental, desert,
Tile
and
blocker
Arctic.
clear.
So 3 decent size, that's a 16, that's a 14, and that's an 18. So that would definitely be worth grabbing. And as soon as we chuck down our frontier outpost here, that is going to be within our space. So I'm just going to speed things up a bit again. Is that falling into our space yet? No. I think I'm going to send me construction ship there. Yep, he's going. Just good to make sure. Send him back home. We don't want to scout too far into the galaxy.
Research concluded.
Nice. Okay, so that's +1. We're going to take the border range for sure. Because we're not going to have a large number of planets, we can only take a maximum of 5 at the moment until that gets upgraded later on. So now we're going to get the science one. Our next one will probably be going over to here, adopting expansion, increase our colony development speed, and then we can get down to here because we want these two.
Research concluded.
We have a research facility, engineering facility. We want... Well, let's pause it for a second. We'll have a good look at these. So we've got army damage and minerals up by 5%. This one also leads to modifications for robots. Robo-modding and that sort of jazz is down this line. Yeah, filter robotics. You got the armor, We upgrade our spaceports, and we got, which will lead to better ships. That one I'm very tempted to, because we need to have top level of spaceports and top level of defense stations in order to get the mega engineering for the habitats. So we definitely want that. I think it'd be a wise idea to grab that, or we get build speed. Oh, yeah, I haven't even looked at that yet. So we got a pretty good selection of actual guys here. But I think I'll be swapping the Genius over onto here, because that's where our weapons are. Plus he specializes in Voidcraft tech, which is what we're going to be researching a large chunk of over here. So I think that's going to be for the best. So I'm going to swap these two scientists, and we're going to take the improved spaceport. So we're going to go up to there, and we want swap them to there, and put that one in here. Now it's not going to take as long, because he gets a 15% boost versus a 10% boost, because it's Voidcrafty specialization, versus he gets 10% on everything. So it's not going to make any difference on his thing, but it'll make his faster. But if we can find another scientist that is a genius, we will replace this maniacal, because that's +5 to everything, but genius is just a little bit better. So let's have a look at what we have available in our tree. No, we don't have a genius, so we're going to leave the maniacal. Okay. Alright, let's get time moving forward again. Soon as we seem to have finished here, we are going to build ourselves a frontier outpost. And now we want our science ship to just...
Research concluded.
We're going to set him up to survey a heap of systems. And that is going to give us a whole bunch of science, which is going to propel our tech forward, and everything will be all good.
Anomaly found.
Alright, that's a 30% risk there. I'm going to leave that be for now, because that's even with our reduction. We have another tech done. So what we have available now, we have fusion power, so a better engine, power supply for our ships, better sensors for our ships, a power plant, or a flat research buff. So we're going to take the flat research buff. We're just going to hammer that science as fast as possible. It's also a fairly quick tech to do compared to the fusion reactors, although we will need that probably next time it comes around. Hopefully it's not at the same time in power plant too, because we want both of those techs. But you gotta have priorities. Alright. So we're going to grab all our fleets and just merge them into one.
System survey concluded without incident.
Merge these ones as well. And then we're going to tell it to return to the nearest starbase.
Construction project concluded.
Now, are they still going to merge? No, they're not. They're going to be douches. Okay. So let's... Our construction's got our little spaceport up there. And we have another tradition. So we can either grab +1 alternative, or we can go up to here in expansion. I'm going to go with expansion, because as soon as we can get these, the more frontier outposts we can get, the more territory we can control. So it's going to be all nice. And then eventually, after we've got these two, we'll come back and we'll finish these. Because the finishing bonus is an additional 10% research speed. So that's going to be great. We're going to have a look at our homeworld before we start time again. And at the moment we're good for energy, but this guy's sitting on an engine supply, so we have to watch that. That's the problem with this, is they can just get it completely out of hand. So I'm going to wait until we get another planet before I start unblocking these tiles. Only because otherwise they're just going to pop on top of these and I'm not going to get the bonus. We'll get out of them what I want. So we're going to leave that for just for now. Alright, we're also going to get him to build some mining stations in this system. Let's go in and have a look at what the Frontier Outpost looks for. This customs mod looks pretty cool, I reckon. And we're also going to have a look at the ships. So, as we saw before, that's our Corvette. It looks pretty cool. That's our construction ship. Ooh, jeez. That is our colony ship. Our science ships. And our transport ships. Oh, and that's our defense platforms. Very Babylon 5-ish, I would say. But we're not going to bother with defense platforms. We'll just wait until we get to fortresses before we really start using these. I personally like using them. A lot of people think they're worthless, but personally, I think they're actually worth doing, especially in key systems. And with the new patch when it comes out, they're going to be even more important because you won't have that overlapping sort of area where you can't build anything. So, yeah.
Anomaly found.
Alright, we'll research this one. It's only at 5%. How's our science ship going? Still got plenty queued up. Our construction ship's working pretty well. A junkyard! Gives us +3 minerals. Nice. I think at this point we should probably look at grabbing a new science ship, as well as slapping solar panel networks on top.
System survey concluded.
So we're going to build a science ship. And that will be ready in short course. Man, I'm really looking forward to see what the bigger classes of ships will look like. I tend to build ships very heavily towards battle cruisers, my fleets. Alright, 10% anomaly. It's a small velocity. Okay, so basically
construction project
something caught in the star's orbit. 10% chance. Let's do it. Wow, that was quick. I do have it on fastest, I suppose. So let's grab a new recruit a new scientist. Meticulous. That sounds like a good idea to me. 16 years old. But, you know, we don't die. We're robots. We break down, but we don't die. Alright. So we're going to send him out this way, I suppose. Unit B7. We're going to set time to survey all that we have out here. And we're going to head out towards Altamir. Because we want that system. It's a 9 system and it'll be great to stick a frontier outpost out this side. Oh, well, we'll see how we get till he gets there. You know what? Scratch that. We're just going to get him to straight up start there. And then we'll get him to move back this way. because that way we've got less likely these guys coming and nicking the system. It's a shame you can only queue up to 99 orders. But I suppose that's the way it goes. Alright, we're at max orders there. So he'll come up here, he'll survey this one first, and then we can send our construction ship up and whack down Frontier Outpost as fast as possible. Alright. Let's move it along here.
Construction project concluded.
Okay. The probability conundrum. We have gotten a report from our science officer, Unit N6. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star Brandon? Most peculiar. It should obviously not be there, yet somehow it managed to find its way into a close orbit. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. Now, I've had this one quite a few times, and I've only ever had it succeed once. But the reward for it, if you do, is quite substantial. We're not short on influence, so we are going to issue the special project. We are going to grab our scientist here and tell him to research that project. Probably should have told him to queue it up, but oh well, these things happen. Alright, let's have a look at Tripit. So all the resources are on the planets that we would colonize. So there's no point. We're going to probably colonize this system. Simple reason how many planets they got in that one system. It's just ridiculous.
Anomaly found.
Oh, we're 50% fail risk. We are leaving that be. So therefore, I'm going to get my construction ship here. Okay. So we got the precursor event for the Ute. It's probably the weakest one out of all of them, unfortunately. I was really hoping for the one that gives you the ring world, but unfortunately not. We got the Ute. So we have recovered artifacts, ancient alien civilization on Emil Vela. Our scientists think they may have inhabited the star region like 6 million years ago. They call themselves the Ute. So we got a chain quest for the precursors for the Ute Empire. So now I can grab this guy and tell him to build mining stations, and then we'll also grab the research. Yep, we'll do that research there. No, we want to go. Yep, you listening post. Received. Oh, haha. Yeah, no. We definitely do not want him to do that.
Project concluded.
Okay, we just got another tradition. Stacks up really quickly. So now, for the purposes of colonizing and building frontier outposts, systems count as being half their regular distance away. So we are going to grab that for sure. Another thing we should probably look at doing is building a colony ship. So we're going to go into here and grab ourselves a colony ship, and that way we can start colonizing over here. Now, all these planets here are not going to be ideal for our trophies, except for this one. That'll be fine. So, yeah. But the other ones will be great for our robots, getting like energy up. Does any of them have... No, we don't have any, what's it called? The purple stuff. It makes super good power plants. I can't remember what they're called. Let's build a research station there.
Research concluded.
Oh, we got new research. Excellent.
Anomaly found.
That's a 30% risk. Let's research that one. We'll take the risk on that one. Ah, and mapping the stars. Okay, this is going to be really, really good for us because it's just going to keep our scientists busy. We don't have to give them new orders. So we're going to get that one. It's 57 months, but it's just going to give us so much science. Oh my god, it's the science. A gigantic skeleton. Okay, what we previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Altamir 2A have been identified as massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old. But our scientists have ruled out that Altamir 3 couldn't have supported life on this scale at any point in the moon's history. Science Officer Unit B7 has prepared a special research project, I can talk today, can't I, to delve further into this mystery.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, so we're chewing through these construction projects, which is great.
Receiving transmission.
Oh, we got... star charts for star charts. Now, I'm going to decline this because every star that we don't survey is science lost. It's the one thing I never trade for. These star charts, I would rather just scan them myself. Especially if we've got friendly relationships, which we seem to do with them, so we can just go scan their stars ourselves. So, yeah. I won't be trading for that, thank you very much. Alright. Let's go build a research station over there. Ooh. Excuse me. Okay. Now, how are we doing up here? Let's have a look in on this. Okay, so we can now place a frontier outpost in this system. And yeah. And that will be good for life. So we're going to grab our construction ship and tell it to build a frontier outpost up here. So let's get everything rolling. So after he comes here and builds this science station, research station there, where he's going to go up and build that frontier outpost for us. Our colony ship's going to be ready soon.
Project concluded.
Ah, we failed. That's unfortunate. We still get 150 influence, so it's not a big deal. But the reward for actually getting it is just ridiculously good. But that's essentially just paid for our frontier outpost anyway.
System survey concluded.
Doo-doo-doo.
Construction project concluded.
Nice, nice, nice. Oh, let's have a look at this. Ah, it's just the space cows. No need to worry about them. With a Tanuki. Okay, we have our colony ship. So we're going to pause there. Obviously, our sociology research just finished because our border range just went up massively. So that's excellent. So first things first, we're going to colonize this Arctic world. So that way we can stick our biotrophies down on here and start increase in there. Increasing our unity cost, that's our unity output, which is what I was trying to say. Now, unfortunately, at some point, we're going to max out all our traditions, and then they just become a burden. But at the moment, it's just helping us. So we might have to do a bit of a... But once that happens, you just put a stop on their breeding, and go from there. So we're going to use that. Now, we'll probably stick our colony ship on top of some food, because we don't need food. That could be good. It's going to give us bonus to 2 minerals. We could stick it here. We'll get to 2 minerals, a mineral, nothing. But that is potentially a unity spot for us. You know, I think we will go for this one instead. We got Xeno pets here. So Cryo Matrix. That sounds pretty appropriate, I think. So let's do that. We have a negative balance on power because of our colony ship. A spare parts depot produces 2 sociology and 1 unity. Or we've got the bio lab. This you have to build. Network junction. That is more unity. Let's grab that. We've got 9 months until our spaceports are done. 88 months on the automatic exploration and 30 months on the communications network. So that shall be good. What are you doing? I shall get you to survey some systems. Idle science ship? Not good. Okay.
Anomaly found.
Oh, there we go. Our colony is going down now. So it's a great day for the wide play if it's not fun. Okay, and research that 5%. Alright. Now there's another 2 empires over here. I'm surprised they haven't contacted us yet. Aeroset colonies. A real network of asteroid colonies dating back to at least 3 millennia can be found in low orbit of the gas giant. Their original function appears to have been mining gas mining, sorry, but they have since been abandoned and reoccupied as many different races and pirate groups. The colonies have been thoroughly stripped of anything remotely valuable, but the mere fact that they are still aloft after all this time makes it an interesting subject for our engineers' research. So +3 engineering. Lovely!
Research concluded.
Alright. That's our space station's done. Now we could go straight up to destroyers. What else have we got? Because that's pretty good. It's going to take us 78 months to complete. It's a fair way to go, but in the grand scheme of things, it's probably worth it. Got Mining Network 2. Iron thrusters. Or the nuclear missiles. I think we're going to go with the destroyers, because it is our engineering experts' specialty. Plus, we do need that for our what's it called? The space stations. Gotta keep an eye on that energy surplus. And we've got our frontier outpost going down up here. That's going to be lovely. We should effectively net us this entire region here. Alright. So once this finishes off, we'll probably end the episode there. Barring anything catastrophic happening. Got a new anomaly. It's a 10% risk. A large amount of the ship's debris can be found in orbit above this planet. Possibly the remnants of some kind of massive fleet action. 10% risk, we'll take that.
Concluded.
We always want to be taking as much of those anomalies as we possibly can.
Construction project concluded.
Nice. Alright, so we're going to end the episode there. I'm going to go through, check all, put in some in the references for the systems and that sort of stuff, so I know where I want things to go in this series. And I will see you all guys in the next episode. So just remember, why bother playing a game if it ain't fun? Thank you, and goodbye.